Josh Green here for Seconds Out. Delighted to be joined by Dan Azeez here in Paris. A big week, a big few days coming up for yourself. How are you feeling at the moment?
I feel good. I'm excited. I'm happy to be here in France and just looking forward to putting on a performance come Saturday.
How are these occasions where you have to travel away? You've obviously fought most of your professional career on your own shores, many of which with a home crowd.
Yeah.
How does it feel coming into the backyard of someone over here in Paris?
Well, at the moment, it just feels normal. Like, I've fought all of my career in the UK, but I've been not really home, if you know what I mean, like Liverpool, Bournemouth. But I get what you're saying, like I've had my home crowd and that here, but that's not going to be the case this Saturday. I don't know what to expect, you know what I mean? Obviously, he's the home guy, and I'm expecting him to have a lot of supporters, but regardless, I just got to deal with it and, you know, get the job done.
You say, obviously, you've not always been in the home corner.
Yeah.
Back home, fighting away up in Liverpool, down on the south coast.
Yeah.
You've been in those hostile atmospheres. I'm sure it will be different here on Saturday night, but will that experience be key?
Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. Even from the amateurs, I never ever fought on a home show in my life. Like, I had about 60 odd amateur fights, and I was always going to other people's shows, fighting the home guy. So hopefully that experience helps me handle Saturday night far better. Yeah.
Has your expectation of yourself changed at all over the last maybe 12, 18 months? You keep getting these big wins, you keep rising up the rankings, and more people are noticing Dan Azeez, but have your expectations changed at all?
No. Whatever belt it's been that I've been contesting for, or whatever fight, the job's always just to get it done, really and truly. In terms of expectations, I guess, yeah, climbing up the ranks and getting more noticed, and you know, people are starting to recognise and give me recognition for what I'm doing. I guess it can put a bit more pressure on you, but it is what it is, man. That's what comes with the territory. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
And people always talk about the route that you've taken, very traditional route.
Yeah.
That you've risen up the ranks in your professional career. How proud of you the way you've done it, because it's a way that not many people tend to take these days.
Yeah, I'm very proud, but it was something that I had to do. You know, I didn't have no fancy amateur pedigree. I wasn't no Olympian or anything, so I had to do that. When I first started off with my coach, he was like, yeah, you got to earn your stripes, man. Like, you know what I mean? You really got to, like, take the stairs, man, and see where you go from there. I weren't babied into this, you know. I was going away to like Ipswich, all these weird places, and just having to fight my way up the ranks. So I'm very proud, man. Like, just the other day, like, my mum was like to me, yeah, like, you're my hero. Like, I was like, raw, like, do you know what I mean? And that made me, I was thought, that felt nice for coming from her. Because she's not that she hasn't supported me in boxing, but she didn't really want me to do it because, you know, she come up the era of like Watson and Ben and Eubank. You know what happened in those times and whatnot. So she wasn't really a fan, but she's seen like how I've like started from basically nothing, and for her to be switching through the channels, and I'm on the son's on Sky, like, and you know, her friends are calling her, oh, we just seen your son on TV, or da-da-da. So it's nice, my family being proud of me, more so even myself. So yeah.
Do you think about what she's thinking when you're in the ring?
Nah, I don't. Because I know she's scared. I know she's scared. She doesn't even want to watch my fights. She doesn't want to come to any of my fights. As soon as my fight's over, all she does is call one of my brothers. Is he okay? And I say, yeah, he's fine. Or she doesn't even ask if I won. It's just, is he okay? Then she'll start, you know, okay, yeah, so did he win? How did he? Do you know what I mean? She's too nervy and too scared. She wanted to come out to France, actually, for the first time, which I thought was weird. I was like, nah, bro, I'm all right, don't worry. She was like, no, why don't you let me come? I said, nah.
Talk about a couple of other people in your weight division, and Joshua Buatsi is one of the names that springs to mind. He's always linked with yourself.
Yeah.
He's had a while out now. We haven't seen Josh for quite a long while. What are you expecting to see from him in the next few months?
I don't know whether I don't think he's with Matchroom anymore. Like, it's a free agent, so I'm probably expecting a sign-in from any of the big promoters. Maybe a re-signing, I don't know. And probably a big comeback fight. I think he's ready for one, definitely. He's not someone who really needs a tune-up and stuff like that. So, yeah, I expect news that he's signed with a promoter or something, and then maybe a big fight. Could be a world title fight. Who knows?
Could sign with Sky? Could join
maybe.
you?
Yeah, maybe. It'd be good to have us both on the Sky platform. But, yeah, he's been on Sky before, right? I think. Yeah, so, yeah. Who knows? We'll see.
We know about the fact that you've trained with him, you've sparred with Josh before. Down the line, is that ever a matchup that you can see happening?
Maybe. If anyone's in your division, you know what I mean, there's possibility of that. But as of now, I can't see it. But, who knows? You never say never, but yeah.
Another man I heard you mention a few minutes ago was Ben Whittaker. He's had a great start to his career, maybe not by his very high expectations. What have you made of what we've seen of Ben Whittaker so far?
He's good talent, you know, Olympian. He's got character, you know, he's confident, good skill set. He's good, man, and I think he's good for the sport. So, I mean, it's not every day everyone has to be, you know, just not like what's the word? Like, I'm trying to think of the word, because he's very he's just out there, which is good. Everyone's a bit more cautious and, you know, mind what they say. He's out there and it's good, man. I think it's brilliant. So I look forward to seeing how far he goes and what he brings to the table. But like you said, another light heavy added to the division.
Do you think boxing lacks those characters sometimes? And when you do have that extra sort of spice in your character, it can really carry you on.
100%. That's why everyone's moving on to all these misfits and YouTubes, because we got these weird characters. I'm not saying in a bad way, but they're not traditional. And then on top of it, they want to fight, so everyone jumps on board. So, like, you know, back in the day, you had characters like, you look at Muhammad Ali character, man. No matter what, like, whether you agree with anything he done or whatever, he was a character. Mike Tyson characters, like even like Floyd, you know, with the whole Money Mayweather and stuff. Like, before that, he wasn't as known because he was a bit more quiet. But once he started being flamboyant, it's a character. Whether you like it or not, it's, at the end of the day, boxing is entertainment. So I think it does lack the character. I think people are a bit too worried about how they look and whatnot. So people try and be a bit more just down to earth and whatnot. I might be a victim of that myself, but I think it's good to have character, man. I really do.
And just finally, tell us what's going to happen on Saturday night when Dan Azeez challenges for the European title.
No, it's all right, man. The world is well, like. Do you know what I mean? Well, God willing,
ahead of myself.
Do you know what I mean? God willing, I expect to win. No matter how it comes, points, KO, whatever. I just want to win and bring that belt back to London.
Good man. Cheers for your time, Dan.
Cheers.